Going. Lead the way.
Improved Housecarls and Hirelings mod for Skyrim Special Edition by Dr. Nukenstein. Mod demonstration video Torvar.
Big Scott, what is it?
Torvar is, of course, a companion. One of the companions. They're all companions, but you know what I mean. From the companion's quest line.
Let's get going.
Anyway, he's level 18, I'm level 14. I've only recently just realized that I've done this entirely backwards. I rounded up all the other followers at level 10 or 11, having just left Helgen. And should have done the companion's quest line first, and then rounded up all these other followers, because like I said, now I'm level 14, which is going to kind of skew the perception that the companions followers, even the low level, are better than some of these other single quests, dungeon quest type followers, are equal to hirelings like Stenvar, Mercurio, etc. Just because of the leveling difference. But anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm level 14, he's level 18. His one-handed is okay, his two-handed is much better. His archery is okay. Heavy armor, block is pretty good. No magic, no sneak. Now, let's look at him in the creation kit. There is a discussion between I.H.A.H and Torvar in Jorrvaskr, where I.H.A.H asks Torvar what weapons he prefers. Torvar tells him, "You know I like hammers and battle axes, or hammers and axes, the two-handed weapons." And then I.H.A.H says, "Well, aren't they a bit slow? I can, get in a hit, before you can even get up a swing." And that's pretty much typical from what I've seen. And if you've watched all these other videos of the other followers, the one-handed and the two-handed, then you have seen that two-handers are easily interrupted by a one-hander, especially a berserker melee, dual-wielding type. So I had to go back and readjust Torvar, his vanilla settings. Initially, I had just given him perks for his two-handed weapons and all like that. But after hearing that conversation in the game, I went back and made him a two-hander. He was also set up for light armor, even though his skill leveling was actually in heavy armor. So, now his vanilla class was Combat Warrior one-handed. I changed that to Combat Warrior two-handed. There's one-handed. So you see the leveling to heavy armor done to light armor, yet he was wearing light armor. It did have minor leveling to two-handed as opposed to his one-handed. However, as I said, that conversation with I.H.A.H prompted me to change him to Combat Warrior two-handed, which still has heavy armor and no light armor, but the leveling to two-handed and one-handed are reversed. So his two-handed is actually going to be better. Block and archery were, the same. So between the two, So he is 1.3 times the player's level. He was originally level matched to the player with a max level of 25. Now, all the low-level companions, I.H.A.H, Torvar, I.H.A.H, Stonearm, and Rhea, are 1.3 times the player's level. They're new to the companions, but not necessarily new to combat. Torvar has not yet gone out on a mission. He has a discussion with either Farkas or Vilkas, I think it's Farkas, where he wants to go out and fight, but all he's doing is training. And he's telling him, well, you gotta train, you know, but I want to fight. Well, okay, train, and then you can go fight. Yeah, but you get to go out and fight. Well, it's because I had to train. You know, that sort of thing. So technically, I could actually have set him lower than that, because Rhea does actually go out on missions. But then again, I mean, you go running around in the Rift or the Reach, and you'll see Torvar and I.H.A.H running around, beating up Spriggans and whatnot. So, I mean, they do go out. But at any rate, his combat style was originally set to default. And this is up here, this default entry at the top of the list. Not default combat style, but this space default at the top of the list. I have no idea what that is, what it relates to, none whatsoever. Is it default Nord, default combat warrior, you know, whatever the class is? I don't know. So I set him to combat style of human boss two-handed, which will human boss two-handed. He will favor melee over ranged over everything else. Now, he does not really have, well, his archery will level up slowly because of his class. Where is it? Combat warrior, two-handed. Archery 2. Right, so his archery and his block should level up about the same, but he does get racial bonuses to skills. Block, two-handed. Let's see, Nord race gets a, racial bonuses, starting bonuses, to block, one-handed, light armor actually, but these are just starting bonuses. The only time they apply, that's a one-time application. Not like their class weights, which this is how much these skills will level up. So now, right, so combat style, human boss two-handed. His inventory, of course, then had to be adjusted. As I said, originally he came in light armor, a leather outfit, with a steel shield and, of course, the Skyforged steel sword, which all companions have. Now, I gave him a leveled heavy outfit. So depending on what level at which you acquire him, he could be wearing iron or steel or dwarven or on and on. I do not yet know if their armor will level up with them. the longer you hang on to them. I do know that if you acquire them at later levels, they will have higher armor than what they have at lower levels. And I do know that with the leveled shield, which I gave him a leveled bow. So with leveled weapons and leveled anything in this box, I do know that will upgrade as you move along with them. Hang on to them for a couple of levels, depending on how close they are to the next tier. You pick them up with steel, they level up, suddenly they've got elven or orcish or something. But I have not held on to anyone long enough actually to see if their armor will do that also, because I'm just doing start a new game, start collecting followers, save, pick one follower, run it through Bullet, reload that save. So I never really get past that, not since I've been doing these and made these particular adjustments. In the version of this mod that I use for myself, where some of the followers can shout, and there are several of the female followers whose face tint and head geometries face geometries have been edited. I usually get them at a high level. I'll leave Helgen at level 72, or 74, something like that. So I never see anyone at a low level. This is my first time seeing anyone at a low level since 2011, really. But anyway, I did give him, like I said, the leveled heavy armor outfit, no helmet, a leveled bow best, and the Skyforge steel battle axe, since he prefers axes and hammers. There is no Skyforge steel or hammer, not that I found. No, or axe. I wish there had been, because hammers hit the hardest. And gave him some steel arrows. Now, like I said, his archery will level up, just not as much. So, he came with no perks. I gave him block perks, archery perks, two-handed perks, and two-handed perks pertaining to battle axes. Should have given him Skull Crusher, just in case you want to give him a Warhammer. I mean, he can use Warhammers. He just won't have a perk specifically for it, which that perk just ignores a certain percentage of armor. Which, I mean, it can translate into doing more damage, but anyway, it is what it is. So, 13-minute intro, 13 and a half. Getting better. So anyway, as I said, as he is right now, he's level 18. I'm level 14. Higher than the non-companion followers, if you've seen any of those videos before watching this one.
What do you need to take?
So let's see what he's carrying. So he's up to a Dwarven bow. There's his Skyforge steel battle axe. And he spawned wearing iron. This is his first set of clothes. Which is interesting.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Because I started the companion's quest line at level 9. I'm now level 14. He should at least have something made of steel. I don't know. But
let's go.
Anyway, that may answer the question of whether or not their armor does dynamically level up like their weapons and shields do. I may have to put that actually in their main inventory with their weapons and things, weapons and shields, instead of their outfit, and see if they will auto-equip the better items. But not this go round. Don't be cheap. Spend some money. Take them shopping. Buy them some good stuff. I mean, crap, you'll find all kind of good loot that you can give them. Good gear. You know, give them your hand-me-downs, you know. Oh, look, I found Dwarven. Well, here, I'm going to pass my steel plate on to someone else, you know. It gives you something to do. Playing dress up with your with your 3D dollies. There you go. Alright, come on, chump. Champ. Whatever. Nerd. Candlelight. The shield of Isgramor is freaking huge. I mean, you don't really expect it. I mean, look at this freaking thing. Sorry, we missed it. Can you do it again? Yeah, close enough. Apparently he put the pork chop on dude. Come on, Stooge. This way. Oh. There's his archery. Like James Hetfield. Dig to the ditches and burn to the witches. I'm laughing because there are Metallica fans' heads exploding. To hell, that's not James Hetfield, that's Rob Zombie. No, get up there.
Everybody push.
There you go. Break out with some melee on her. Oh, you missed. Uh-oh. Since he has the same voice actor as Koznak, he does have the same combat dialogue. Nice. Get the one in the middle, everybody pushes me around, well, no more. That sort of thing. Come on. So, running with them at the same time, you know, running with Koznak and Torvar, I'm sure would be, come here, stupid. Come on now. There, thank you. Oh, he dodged that one. But he didn't dodge that one. Nice. Two with one swing, that's nice. A little help from the trap never hurt nobody. Wow. Mage light. Mage light. Traffic light. Hey. Oh, you want to throw projectiles, huh? Here, have one of those.
Was it something I said?
Come on now. Enough of this frost spike slowdown thing. I'm a Nord. I'm 50% resistant to that crap.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
Have one of those.
Lead on.
Turn the page. Sam Patrol. Oh. He don't use a shield. Because he's a two-hander. See, I bring two-handers through here and there's like, dwarven shield. I bring one-handers through here and it's always like wood. Hair. A hair shield. Go do a mod. Go through and rename fur hair. Oh, fur armor. Fur helmet, hair helmet. Fur shield, hair shield. I mean, is it not? Hair boots. Go get him. Get closer. There you go. We're close enough to hit him. There, good job. Now you're stuck.
Stop. What is it? Fine. What?
Fight.
What?
Fight.
Will do.
So now there's some sort of issue right here. It's like some kind of box or an issue with the nav mesh. Something. There, he walked. That followers, well, even the Draugr that comes from there gets hung up. I'm just a UN observer.
Remember.
See, two-hander versus berserker melee. He's going to block most of the time. He can't really get a power. Boom. Well, apparently he did. Normally they don't, because he'll just like overwhelm them. But he got stuck in his little shouting loop instead of melee, and Torvar got the upper hand on him. Thank you. Now, go over there and beat them with the battle axe. Don't run up on them with the bow. He's going to bleed out. Because when she goes into bleed out, he's going to go play with the snowman. There you go. And go kill that thing. Both of them. Wow, I got all of them. It's awesome, dude. You got something it's on your neck. You got something like right here, bro. Don't pull it out. It's plugging a hole. Let's see. Had I told him to loot the chest first, he would have come away with. That would have been nice. I'd like to see one set that off. Meridia's bacon. But what are you doing way over there in the dark? Over here standing up in this ultra bright light. It's like way too bright. That's close enough. Jesus. So anyway, Torvar of the Companions, striking his heroic pose. What? You saying something, Peon? Yeah. Not a bad run, really. Not at all. 13-minute intro, what, 12 minutes through the for the run. That is not bad. That is actually not bad at all. Now again, I do stress that keep in mind if you're watching this video after you're watching like any non-companion video, that I was level 10 for those videos. And those followers who were 1.3 times the player's level, which actually, yeah, so if I was level 10, they're 1.3 times the player's level. That makes them, level 13.
Scott, what is it?
He's level 18, so he's 5 levels above them. So that's going to pretty much equate to him being higher level multiplier, like 1.5 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, but I mean, it should be fine. It should be close enough because I think most of the others were like level 15, 14, and 13, and all like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's been I've done 60 some odd freaking videos for this thing. So anyway,
let's go.
Exactly.